Hey, this is Jax, and this is my Ignite talk about how COVID-19 affects my life in different ways, and how I see this pandemic is affecting the world we live in. In this presentation, I have separated different factors of what I have been going through during this quarantine. I hope you enjoy. Now, the first topic I'd like to discuss about is boredom. I'm sure throughout the stay-at-home order you've experienced this, and you may want to go out to a friend's house and see them and have a good time. But that's not being a good citizen and flattening out the curve of COVID-19. I will admit I have had plenty of times when I have nothing to do or I just feel like I'm missing something. Being the only kid in my house has its challenges. Although my dads try to make things interesting, their likes differ from mine, and a lot of times don't care about the same things I do. Even picking a show or a movie can be a hassle with them. But after talking to friends and looking at the things I like on the internet, I have found many ways to cure my boredom at times. Let's talk about the effect this pandemic has on our mental health. With the constant reminder of the negative effects COVID-19 has brought us, governments, health departments, media, and social media bring it to its peak, giving people a sense of insecurity about this pandemic. I feel with the media mostly bringing up the negative attention of COVID-19, it has worn down even my family's mental health. I feel fed up with media scaring people into thinking the world's going to end. Of course, we all need a reality check from time to time, but not have it always in our faces. To bring some sanity into our home, there is times where we even refuse to open social media or watch the local news. Another issue that has become prevalent is worry and anxiety. For example, hearing semi-truck drivers not getting paid and possibly going on strike would cause people to worry, thinking the food won't get to the local stores. Or people who are making things more dramatic than it should be and pushing other people over to get toilet paper can cause worry and anxiety. There are times when family members worry about taking care of me and don't know what to do if I happen to get sick. Personally, I get worried for the workers and medical staff who put their lives at risk. I found that talking about this with my family calms my worries. Another topic is underlying medical issues. Underlying medical issues have been a hot topic concerning COVID-19 patients. People like my dad and I, who have underlying medical issues, have a greater chance of not beating the virus should we contract it. My dad has at least 5 autoimmune disorders and I have asthma. I have given my dad a mask when he goes out to buy some groceries, and we wash our hands after bringing in the groceries from the car. We have made sure to take as many precautions we need to ensure we don't get infected. I had a chance to speak with Caroline Burkle, who works in the office of New Mexico Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham. I asked her about how New Mexico is doing compared to other states with similar demographics, and if there has been any impact to the environment. She said, and I quote, "It is too soon to tell whether there has been a significant impact to New Mexico's environment. Results from air quality samples won't be completed for a month. Due to the economic downturn, there is less oil and gas production, copper extraction, and less driving. The decrease in these activities may produce a net positive result, but is too soon to tell." The one thing we have not discussed yet is the economic impact that COVID-19 has caused, not only at our local and state level, but nationally and globally as well. Locally, I read how a small businesswoman by the name of Marcy Dickerson is struggling to make ends meet. She runs The Game and The Game 2, and has a lucrative catering business. Although she has been allowed to stay open and do curbside to go along with delivery, she fears that if businesses have to stay closed for much longer, some or most of the non-essential businesses may not survive. On the world stage, the uncertainty of how long we must remain quarantined and the number of those infected continues to aggressively increase. Without the hope of a vaccine, our global markets are tanking. I never thought 2020 would bring such fear and uncertainty. Throughout my research, I realized the huge toll COVID-19 has brought on this world. I hope you enjoy this Ignite speech. Thank you. Special thanks to my dad for helping me.